zone a while ago, and it was a great set. So I'm going to be interested to see if they can make the right moves. It's so hard in this matchup, but Candle's on a phenomenal run.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with all the points that you just made, and most of the players agree with you as well. Usually people are saying Kazuya is winning this matchup, and wasting no time is Wildz. Stepping up to the plate, getting 76% and stage advantage. Finds another Electric Wind Godfist into the back air. Doesn't close out the stock just yet, but Candle's got to find their way back to stage.
Can you say 20 seconds? Candle at disadvantage, holding on to this stock for as long as they can. Wildz not able to take it in sub 20.
Oh.
Not 25 either. Candle again clinging for life. Gets a couple hits off, 164%. I can't believe Olimar lived that long, but it didn't matter. Only one connection for Candle on that stock, and Wildz is playing like a man possessed.
Yeah, using the flying Pikmin to try to get back. If you don't have the momentum already going vertically, you're going to be stalled in position in the air right there, and Wildz took advantage of that so quickly, was so prepared.
Oh my, Wildz surging forward right now. All the momentum is in his court. Candle needs to find that answer, only 37%. Up smash not going to connect though. Candle goes low. That is the one thing Olimar does have in this matchup. Kazuya can have a difficult time with short characters. So Olimar can often get below a lot of his electrics. Just like that, he kind of ducks under it.
And Candle's been doing fantastic in the scrambles, but so is Wildz.
Good reversal.
Unfortunately, not able to scramble his way to a tech right there, and Candle's going to close out that stock right before losing their own.
All right, now as scary as that opening was for Candle, they are very much back within this game, bringing it to a very even scenario. And all of a sudden, the game looks to be very much in Candle's favor. Off the stage now is Wildz, and Candle takes the lead back just as quickly as they lost it.
That was fantastic. I made a bad prediction. Candle did not lose their life there. Found the opening, and that's the one thing Kazuya does not have going for him very well, is you can't get Pikmin off you very safely. Yeah. So if Candle approaches while Wildz is trying to shrug off the Pikmin, then Wildz is going to be in a tough position. So good awareness from Candle. They're starting to figure out how to play this matchup, especially on this longer stage. It's becoming, I guess, a little bit more available than, say, some of the shorter stages that Wildz has been akin to go to.
Whoa, F smash not quite going to connect. And to be able to take an opponent with this much momentum and moving that quickly and reverse it all the way around to having a lead like this is so impressive. It's so difficult to do. And now Candle primed to take this game one. Wildz deep in disadvantage, 150%.
No.
The footstool is going to do it. Candle with a nasty finish to a nasty comeback. What a game for them.
Look, I know there's a lot of Wildz supporters out there right now, but you cannot deny how awesome that last stock was. Candle brought it all the way back from a major deficit, and they showed incredible prowess in closing out the final moments of both the second and the very last stock of Wildz.
That type of game to me is more impressive than a 3-stock, right?
Yeah.
To be able to look down an opponent with that much momentum and as scary as Kazuya and just flip it on its head, turn the tables completely, is so impressive.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what we decide to go to. Town and City, we do have another long stage, but a lot of different properties for this stage. The safety of the platforms is not permanent, and you have the shallow walls where Wildz is going to have a lot of availability to get some kills, as we've seen before.
Yeah, these two are looking to speed run this set. That game one couldn't have been longer than 2 minutes. And now Candle surging back with the same type of vigor. Wildz as well, off to a strong start, 70% across the board now.
Approaching very safely. I like the spacing the aerials and then just throwing out Electric Wind Godfist because it's the safest way to approach afterwards. But Candle is not afraid and just steps back a little bit and then swings back.
Off stage now, tacking off that extra damage. Great drive, looking Candle in the eye. Gets a jab though. He's not scared of it, a grab rather. Chasing with the back air, doesn't connect. The blue Pikmin gets extra damage. F smash doesn't do it. 144 off stage. Candle's been very good at capitalizing, but Wildz makes it back.
Yeah, Rin Drive is already gone, and Candle just gets that.
Yeah, it just slices right through Wildz attacks. And doing so yet again, 57%, 60%, 84 racks up damage so quickly does Olimar.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and that stock, how long was that? Was that anybody keeping a stopwatch?
Oh, we are still speedrunning this.
It's about an 8-second stock. That was insane. How often do you see Olimar take an 8-second stock?
Yeah, not often. And we're only a minute and 50 into this game. As Candle surges forward, that should do it. Such an ugly angle for Candle to recover from. But their recoveries have been so potent. And now off stage again, Candle threatening a 3-stock. Not anymore.
Not quite.
Not anymore.
Able to trade one stock back, and Wildz has seen some pretty big comebacks. He's come back from worse than this for sure in some sets, but Candle has not lost from these super advantageous positions just yet.
Yeah, the comeback has been hard to find against Candle. The F smash connecting yet again. Up smash is not doing it. Oh, the Nair not sending the right way. Wildz just narrowly missing a few great conversions.
Yeah, that's a good get-offing tool is up B out of shield, but it's still super punishable. And getting the Pikmin off you is so punishable that you kind of just have to focus on the attack.
And on 94% on Candle.
Oh,
Wildz threatening on the
it.
platform. Oh, the down air as well. I'm thinking the neutral B was a misinput, but Wildz still comes out on top. That could have been the stock for him, though. Might be kicking himself a little bit.
Yeah, getting the Pikmin off of him, and it's killing a lot of them, but Candle's quick to pull some more. Wildz can't get in, though. If you're constantly dealing with getting Pikmin off of you, how are you supposed to make your openings happen? Though, Rage Drive is online.
Yeah, Rage Drive a factor here, 150%. Wildz most likely going to be looking to take the stock without using Rage Drive, and then try and take an early one on the next stock. But the forward air is going to do it. Man, Candle with a dominant game, too, as well.
Yeah, you didn't have time for the last stock there. You didn't have time for your current stock. Candle was quick on that one. They're trying to get us home early.
Oh, yeah.
Or I guess on time at this point.
Yeah, maybe. Running a little bit late, Candle putting us right back on schedule.
To no fault of how the tournament is being run. It's just because every set has been Game 5.
Yeah, a lot of close sets. But Candle saying, you know what, Scrubbed Out, I got you. Let me clean this up nice and quick. And both these guys like to play things quick. They like to have fun with the game. Speedrunning is the way to do that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to push this game to the max. I think we've probably spent a total of 6 minutes in game so far in this set.
Yeah, that's definitely crazy. Wild's not out of it, though, yet. It's 0-2, but I mean, yeah, finding the openings is definitely something that is necessary when playing this matchup. You can't get too focused on the Pikmin racking up the damage on you. As long as you're not getting actively comboed and actively in disadvantage, you should just be going for attack, attack, attack.
Oh, yeah. Here's exactly what you're talking about. Wildz absolutely not scared to mix it up and put on the pressure. More than capable of making a comeback like this. That's certainly going to be the stock. Going to take an early one there as Wildz, and it's going to be all about trying to find more of what you can find early in game 1, and he's finding exactly that on the flat stage, catches Candle, but that little spaceman is able to escape.
Finds the kick, looking for an edge guard. Oh, Candle goes high, but that is Town and City difference right there. I know it's not always Town and City difference, but that one definitely made the difference.
It did indeed, and no Pikmin on deck. Wildz threatens for so long, only 44%. This is exactly what game 1 looked like. So if I'm Candle, I'm not feeling safe. And as you just pointed out, 1 minute has gone by in this game, and 2 stocks off the board already.
Absolutely, Wildz.
Wildz indeed. The set is on fire. The forward air going to send the other way. 96%. Candle can't find an opening. He does though. Gets Wildz off of him, just for enough time to set up. Recoup your Pikmin, but gonna get hit with the electric, and then the up smash. Wildz closes out that game pretty quickly. That was 1 minute and 20 seconds, man.
Yeah, but here's the issue. Wildz, for the rest of the set, no longer has stage pick. And even though it's not necessarily that stage was the difference, that's a long stage.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to play on a lot shorter stages, and you know Candle's definitely going to take him there. I don't know. This is tough. This is an uphill battle for sure. Wildz showed a dominant game right there, and we know Wildz' game plan doesn't necessarily change from stage to stage in a big way, which is normally a very good thing, but Candle has been shown to adapt very, very well to stage selection.
Yeah, we're in a small battlefield this time, as you alluded to, on the smaller stage, but right away, double dip, not going to take it. Candle makes their way back, just barely, and swings back 10 seconds off the board, and both players have threatened to take stocks already.
This is just back and forth. Wildz has stage position for now. Does find the back air, but unfortunately just going to lose some stage advantage.
Yeah, this set right here is a barn burner. These guys are swinging back and forth. Absolute slugfest. 100%. Nearing 100% on both players right now. And Candle is just pushing this pressure in the corner. The F smash is going to connect as they take the lead here. Not looking to bring this to a game 5. Wildz has other plans.
Other plans indeed. Not able to use the Rage Drive, but is able to close out that stock very, very fast. And we're suddenly even back up. 2 stocks apiece. Wildz is approaching fast.
Yeah, Wildz hasn't really been using Rage Drive like that. It hasn't been much of a factor. But Candle gets under an electric. Punishes accordingly, 50%. And climbing now, stuck in the ledge and up there, going to work out. Wildz working his way around the platform, does so effectively, able to put Candle in the corner here. How does he escape? He might not. He's going to get put deep off stage. Can Wildz punish them?
Candle's trying to find their way back here. The Electric Wing Godfists are eating the Pikmin, but it's still just as safe as if they weren't.
Yeah, the Pikmin were eating up pretty quickly, but
Down air.
oh man, Wildz is going to take that up by just a bit here. Candle obviously very much in this game. Wildz approaches quickly, sends off stage. That's big damage on the Candle already.
Wow.
Is that going to, oh, not quite.
Massive damage.
Don't scare me like that, Wildz.
That was terrifying. Candle, 85%, finds their way back to stage. They have what they need to start this comeback. But Wildz gets a nice parry and suddenly turns it right back around, gets the up B after the electric wind Godfist, sends it to a game 5.
Wildz brings it all the way back. And one thing that I was thinking earlier, watching games 1 and 2, I'm like, there's no way Kazuya doesn't have a better move than up B to get Pikmin off of him, right? Like, there's got to be something better. And since then, we've seen Wildz using more fair to get the Pikmin off, and that has been much more effective, kept him in the stage positioning game much more effectively, and that's been a big part of it is because Kazuya is so good at just sticking Olimar in the corner.
Yeah, underrated appreciation moment, too, is that Wildz is doing a much better job than I am visually about knowing when to get the Pikmin off of him and when to just approach with Pikmin on him and not even worry about it. It's such like well timing. Seeing that Candle is backing up after throwing Pikmin and says, okay, they're not approaching, I have time to get them off of me. Or if Candle is starting to dance back and forth, then Wildz just says, you know what? Pikmin be damned, I'm going in.
Yeah, for Wildz, this is not a game of percentages, it's a game of openings.
Yes.
How many times can you get a chance to touch the advantage state against your opponent? How many times can you get a string going? And that's been the difference maker for Wildz. He gets one too many chances this time, and the third could put Candle in a rough spot.
Both of these characters are going to have a little bit more option to kill off the top, but we've seen Wildz take advantage of that a lot. However, this being a smaller stage, having that short platform up top, Candle's going to take full advantage of that and try to keep stage position as long as possible. Not going for anything too aggressive, but Wildz finds the turnaround here. Candle trades it right back, gets the first stock of Game 5.
Two purple Pikmin are threatening indeed. Catches Wildz with the up air. Takes an early stock. Well, I guess early against Kazuya. The up B is going to do it. And now 2 stocks apiece here in Game 5. These two cannot catch leads against each other. It has to be close.
Blow for blow. And yes, this has been fast game after game, but we're still somehow in a Game 5. Candle has already racked up 105% onto Wildz. Wildz has not had an opportunity to use Rage Drive but once this entire set, and getting back to stage is the prerequisite to even use it once.
Oh, the up smash for Candle is going to take it. Wildz now on his last stock, but he finds the opening. He could even it up so quickly. He's not quite going to do it. The up B brings Candle back to life. Resurrection, he's clear to come back. The back air doesn't do it. Side B back to stage. Wildz stays safe. Electric into an up B, and we have 1 stock, 0% apiece. Game 5, it had to be like this.
It had to come down to the very last stock. Both of these players have had dominant games individually, but I can't get into that right now because with the pace that this game is going at, we need to be on top of this. Electric Wind Godfist, we get a weak nair, and Wildz is just trying to keep the pressure high.
Yeah, Candle barely clinging to life after that nair. Up smash doesn't do it. Wildz with stage control. Candle reverses quickly. The electric on the platform. Wildz, the conversion, the up B, but not quite the stock. Candle barely gonna live. Laser threatening in the corner. What can Wildz do? The up B doesn't do it.
He's going to look for another Electric Wind Godfist as soon as he can right here. But he doesn't. He actually just goes straight in, and he lights that Candle up. Wildz takes Game 5 and is going straight into the grand finals.
Oh, what a set between 2 young competitors. Candle gonna hug it out. Love to see the sportsmanship. And now, oh man, if I told you that Kazuya Olimar was gonna be one of, if not the hypest set of top 8, you would have told me to shut right up. I'll tell you what, yeah. Check your watch. That might have been the fastest Game 5 set I've seen in my life.
I'm checking my pulse. That was wild.
Check the.
I mean, that was wild. But also, I made that pun already. Yeah. That was a crazy, crazy set. Game 5, every game was, I don't want to say back and forth, but each game was really back and forth.
Yeah.
So dominant each way that it only could come down to a very nail-biter, last stock, last hit situation.